Today we are at Local Harvest Cafe and we're going to visit with Chef Clara Moore, who's going to give us the secrets to making the perfect cornbread stuffing for your Thanksgiving table. Today you're going to start with cornbread?
Right, we're going to do a cornbread stuffing. I used blue cornmeal, so it's a beautiful, beautiful product. You can also use yellow cornmeal. It's not that big of a difference. I've crumbled up the cornbread, and I like to liken this a little bit to cornbread pudding.
Okay.
It's kind of the texture it's going to get. We're going to add some eggs and some liquid, just like you would in a bread pudding.
Okay.
And it turns out amazing. I chose a cardamom flavoring in this.
Okay.
It's a really amazing flavoring that goes well with traditional Thanksgiving foods.
Oh, so you just squish it?
You just squish it. And the little black seeds will come out, but the pod even has flavor. I threw all of that in with my stock. Here I've sauteed some onions and celery. A little caramelization is good. You could not go with it. In that I'm going to put some sage, nutmeg and coriander, which is going to kind of round out that cardamom flavor. Salt and then some pepper. And we're going to saute a little bit more to bring out the flavor of the sage and everything. Then we're going to strain out our chicken stock of our cardamom pods because we don't want to eat that.
That would add a little
be very
crunch
good,
too.
Yeah.
But kind of an unexpected crunch.
And then we're going to add 2 beaten eggs. That just kind of, like I said, it's like a bread pudding. It just kind of brings it all together. All right, and then we're just going to stir it. And I try to stir it as carefully as I can, not to break up the cornbread too much because we don't want mush.
Right.
We want a little bit of chunks of bread.
Now, could you incorporate nuts
or
yes.
dried fruit? I like to make a fig black walnut stuffing.
That would be totally up my alley. That's the one that I would be making.
Right. You can also add bacon to this or other prosciutto, things like that.
And if you wanted to make it vegetarian, you can use vegetable stock.
Exactly. And then I have my greased cast iron, which...
Now, why cast iron?
I love cast iron because it's versatile. It's easy to use, easy to clean.
Heat retention too.
Exactly. And you can cook it and serve it in the same thing.
I know, it's Thanksgiving is all about kind of celebrating the history, and when you serve your bread pudding, your stuffing, inside of a cast iron skillet, I mean, everybody at the table is just going to be like,
it's
oh,
wow. Yeah, it's a big wow factor.
Yeah.
And this cast iron has been greased with a little butter.
Okay.
We're going to add this all in there.
Beautiful. But you can use any casserole dish. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you want to cover this for the first half of the baking time. Just so we are going to get that beautiful crust. We want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. The egg is cooked through.
Nobody wants raw egg.
Exactly. So we're going to cover it, and then after about a half an hour, we're going to pull off the top, put it back in for another half an hour.
Great.
This is our finished product.
That's beautiful. I just, there's something about the aroma of like the sauteed celery with the onions and the stock and all of that that just, it says
and the
Thanksgiving.
Sage, right?
Yeah, and the sage and everything.
When I was cooking these yesterday for the photo shoot, everyone was like, Thanksgiving? What's happening? It was really amazing. It was fun.